everybody, and welcome to the Kentucky Speedway located in Kentucky. Today, 15 of the world's best online stock car racing drivers are going to get ready to take on the challenge of this 1.5 mile, pretty flatly banked oval here located in Kentucky. Today, I'm just joined in the booth by my very good friend, A Shot Creative.
Hello.
And as the field is about to begin rolling off, we're going to have a bit of a point standing update for you as the qualifying order flashes on the side of your screen. Here's your top 5 in points. Maynard has the lead over Natav with 2 races to go by just 40 points. So definitely a bit of a gap there. 50 points back from the lead with 390 is Yeti. 55 back is Mike Graff. And out of championship contention is Black Husker. 80 points back with 325. So it's a 4-way battle for the lead. I will say if you are in second or third in the standings, you definitely have a much better shot at taking home the checkered flag. Oh, whoops.
Drivers to your cars.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. As the field begins to roll off, A-Shock, what do you think we're going to be expecting from tonight's race here in Kentucky?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't ever really been present for the testing that he did here recently, so I don't know, honestly.
Well, a good starting 4 points leader, Natav. He starts 4th in today's race, however. Some guy he's battling in the points. Yeti's right behind him. Behind them, it's 19 car trying to go back-to-back races. DuBois wins the pole. He doesn't have a single race win under his belt. Here we go. A Shot, go ahead and bring us to the green flag.
All right, thank you, Llama, for that wonderful introduction. Now as the trucks pull, now as the pace truck pulls down onto pit road, they come down to the Geico restart zone. Here we go, green flags in the air, and we're racing down here in Kentucky.
Here in Kentucky, DuBois is going to get the jump off the restart. Back in the back, it's DPCS going 3 wide with championship contender Natav and Malachi Rodriguez. 3 wide already back there. Things are definitely getting dicey here in the early going. Fathom's going to split the middle 3 wide back there as the 17 of DuBois is going to take the lead as they dive it into 3 and 4.
19 car now 3 wide going into turn, rolling through 3 and 4 with Natav and E1 of Mike Graff. He's still gonna stay door to door with the 4 of Natav, but Mike Graff's gonna pull away a little bit on the inside. Now they're gonna be 3 wide going to turn 1 with DPCS.
Natav going to get to this time be the one shuffled out 3 wide on the high side. It's Yeti and DuBois tandem drafting down into corners number 3 and 4. Here comes Yeti down to the bottom of the racetrack, sends one in, but that outside is working in 3 and 4, not so much in 1 and 2.
After 14 Dylan Fusion, he looked, for a second, maybe it might have been the angle, but looks like the 14 was about to hook the 7 of Jim Jam.
It definitely was a close one and right in front of some championship contenders. I'm sure that the 7 machine was a little bit scared there as DPCS is going to get ahead of the 11 Anacho there. And here comes Yeti again to the inside of the 17. Kentucky is famous for being pretty hard to pass. That seems to be very evident here on the early on.
Yeah, like you were saying, that 7 truck, the 7 of Jim Jam, he might need a new pair of underwear after that.
For sure. DPCS looking on the back bumper of the 50 of Yeti Cup Series. Up in the front, it's pretty calm, but back here in the pack, where everybody important is, it is very, very dicey. Natav definitely needs to have a great point stays. Here comes Maynard to his inside. Ooh, Maynard going to send one in.
3 wide up there for second for a moment there.
Lots of great on-track battles. DuBois going to continue to lead the way. Let's get the ticker pulled up. 5 laps in. I forgot to mention the pre-race halfway bonus is at lap 28. So those 5 bonus points are going to be so crucial here late in the championship battle.
Definitely. See there, it looks like middle of 1 and 2. The two of Gavin Beers moved the 13 to A-Shock up the track there. Now he's going to be 3 wide. He's going to move to the outside of the... He's going to move to the outside of...
While Ashok tries to figure out to speak the English language, I will give you a bit of an update on our point standing situation. If Natav and Yeti are to have a bad finish today, and if Maynard is to win and get the halfway bonus, he will lock up the LRN Sim Series title. So, Maynard definitely praying that that 4 truck stays at the position he's at and that 50 truck gets to the back as we are having a pass for the lead. Here comes DPCS to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll take that position away, but here comes Yeti Cup Series fighting back on the bottom of the racetrack.
Here comes Yeti. He's going to sail it off down into turn 3. But the 17
Oh,
of the
here
boy.
comes the 17 to the inside.
DPCS.
Not clear,
Yeti
though.
now. DPCS being pushed and shoved by that 17 of the boy. Looks like Yeti's not going to try and fall in with them here. Going into turn 1, looks like he might fall in. He's going to fall in with them coming off of turn 3. Never mind, he's going to look the outside of the 17 of the boy.
Sends one in, but that outside lane's pretty good here in 3 and 4. DPCS with the advantage off the corner. He'll clear not quite clear the 17 machine coming down to the line, but DPCS going to lead another lap, and here comes Maynard, who was charging, who has made his way through the field after a poor starting spot as they go 3 wide for the second place position. Yeti up on the high side, Maynard to the inside of the 17 machine, side by side down the backstretch, almost a little bit of contact there coming off the corner.
And you know that is just what the 8 truck DPCS wants to see. Everybody's double file behind him, and that will allow him to pull away.
Very strange this year. This truck package has allowed almost super speedway-like racing at the 1.5 miles. So it was shown at Chicago and the Kansas Speedway. So very strange racing here with the truck package as Maynard's going to slide into second place. If he is to finish second place, and Yeti and Natav do have a bad run, he also can lock up the championship as they're going to go 4 wide through 3 and 4.
Oh wow! And you see there the up on the outside lane towards the back there. You see the 50 of Yeti Cup Series. He's fallen way back from where he was, of just a few laps ago. And they're going to be 3 wide, two rows. 3 wide for 2 rows coming off of turn 2. By the way, they're already saying how aggressive they're being and the moves that they're making.
Here comes Maynard to the inside.
It's going to be a wreck soon.
The 3 looking for the race lead and a possible championship on the line for Maynard.
Here comes the 7 Jim Jam into the picture now. He's gonna help out the 99 of 19 car. 19 car is now gonna go to second. Now he's gonna look to the inside of the 3 truck of Maynard for the lead.
But that outside lane's so good here in 3 and 4, but the 3 not going to be able to clear, and I won't be surprised if we see this 99 clear with the lead down into turn 1. Here they come. Big push coming from the 7 to Jim Jam all over his rear bumper. That outside lane's real bad here in 1 and 2. Here comes Jim Jam looking to capitalize on that, trying to make a move to the inside as Natav's going to move the 15 of Black Husker up the racetrack, and Natav definitely not playing nice at all here in Kentucky.
Definitely not. Jim Jam now going to look to the inside of 19 car. But he has no help on the bottom. But meanwhile, on the top, 19 car has the help of Maynard and DPCS behind him, and maybe Natav. Not Natav, Black Husker.
19 car gonna go ahead and take the lead, looking for back-to-back checkered flags and his 3rd win of Season 1 of the LRN Sim Series. He'll be piloting the number 11 machine next season. Here comes Natav 3 wide for the 2nd position. Bit of a check up there down the bottom of the racetrack. That's going to hurt him. Natav really sent one into 3 and 4. That hurt the entire inside lane, and that's going to allow 19 car just to pull away just a smidge, tiny bit. 4 wide into turn 1. 4 wide into turn 1. Nacho on my high side.
You know that after last week at the Milwaukee Mile, is that right, man?
No, last week we were at South Boston Speedway.
Okay, sorry. My apologies. South Boston Speedway. Very late in the race, the 14 truck just absolutely dumped the 13 of A-Shock. Do you think?
Oh,
there he goes!
back up into traffic. Caution's gonna wave. Championship contender. Oh, Yeti Cup Series is involved. That could be his championship right there. Mike Graff also involved.
I'm just
And
gonna
the
stop talking
13
because I
of
wanna think
A-Shock
somebody else.
goes around up the bumper. The 14 of Dylan Fusion. And we're under caution for the first time here in Kentucky. Big accident. And that's going to take out 2 of the 4 championship contenders. And this is all Maynard wants to see. All that's left is Natap to have a real bad run, which I'm sure Yeti will here. And he has a possibility to lock up his championship.
Oh, definitely. And like I was saying right before that whole thing happened, last week at South Boston, 13 A-Shock, very late in the race, got dumped by Dylan Fusion. So, and then just now, he's got dumped second week in a row for literally no reason. So,
We'll take a look at that crash. It comes out.
do you think we could see some retaliation from him next week at Homestead?
It's definitely possible. We made it quite a while, 17 laps without a yellow, so let's take a look and see what happens. 13 of A-Shock going to park his truck on the pit lane. So, 4 wide into turn 1. Kentucky might be wide. It can support up to 7 wide, but this is not going to work. The 14 is going to come up,
right up into the 13.
Up into the 13. You can see he tries to get on the brakes. If you look at the spotter on the top, he really tries to back this truck down, but there's nothing he can do, and he's going to smash into the 1 and the 11 and the 50. They all go up into the hard hit of the wall. And that's going to take out 2 championship contenders. And Nacho, who was on the up and up in the point standings, currently running 8th in the standings. He is definitely not going to have a good points day. And A-Shock, who has been trying so desperately this season, trying to get his first career win, and likely will not come here tonight in Kentucky.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. I mean, he is on the track, but he's going to be very, very slow.
Yep.
You see 19 car now, as they're pacing now. 19 car with the lead, Jim Jam in second, EPCS third, ETAV fourth, and Maynard fifth. There's your top 5.
So some guys who really need good points days are Natav. He really needs Maynard to have a bad day here, and the same thing for Maynard, but reverse. 2 of the guys who he needed to have a bad day are going to have a real bad day when it comes to points. So he really just needs Natav to finish back there, win this race, or at least get a top 3 finish, and he will lock up the LRN Sim Series title. We keep saying it a lot, but it's very, very big. To lock up the title of the race early would definitely do some, maybe make a lot of people frightened for next season, where he'll be piloting the number 78 Oreo and Tide Dodge Challenger. Bit of a new rule set for restarts here in the LRN Sim Series. We are going to have double file restarts being showcased tonight, and the first time in Kentucky. And lap cars will be sent to the back, no longer taking up the inside lane from the leaders on the drop of the green flag. So, a lot of drivers are very happy with these new changes.
I personally really like the changes with mainly with the restarts, because it really gives people a chance to, and then if people try to go down the bottom, they're not going to get held up by lap traffic by cars or trucks that are way slower.
Alright, well, since he just got dumped for 2 weeks in a row, why don't we go ahead and dial up the 13 machine. A-Shock, it's the guys in the booth. You got a copy on us?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, how are you feeling right now? Do you think there's some possible retaliation coming from you?
Definitely. 2 weeks in a row, unprovoked, really. I mean, not really. It really is unprovoked. So, he better either whether it comes this race or next race, that 14 truck better watch out.
Alright, thank you for your time. You're about to go green, so good luck out there.
Thank you. I'll try to salvage what I have.
Well, that was the 13 of A-Shock. Of course, you can see he's very frustrated for what Dylan Fusion just did, and I'm sure Yeti and Mike Graff will be very frustrated as well, as that could have just been their shot at an LRN Sim Series title. As they pace down the back straight away, it's the 99 of 19 car, the X-Side Batteries Ford. Will he take the inside or outside lane as the leader does get to choose?
Sorry to interrupt there, Llama, but just real quick, because I just realized we never did it. We never did our first caution picks.
Oh yes, first caution picks on the night. I think for this first caution, it's a pretty easy pick. DPCS, been pretty strong here in the early going.
While I do agree with you, at the same time I highly disagree with you. I'm going with the 7 of Jim Jam. Bold pick.
Alright, it's going to be the first ever LRN Sim Series double file restart here in Kentucky through the Geico, or almost to the Geico restart zone, through the Geico restart zone. Now green flag is in the wind. 19 cars leading us down to the stripe. Nataf looked to make it 3 wide on the drop of the green flag. He won't, and the 13 and 1 are immediately going to get held back as the 15 says, let's go 3 wide on the drop of the green flag.
Three truck now looking to split the middle between the 4 Native and the 15 of Black Husker. Now they're going to maintain to stay 3 wide now, but now the boy's going to be down on the inside.
Oh, 3 wide for second. Sorry to interrupt you, but it was real tight there. The 8 got moved up the track by the 15, and now 19 car trying to block 3 lanes of traffic.
This is going to be one interesting race.
I'm telling you that. For sure. Up the track is the 4 Native. Way up the track.
Rodriguez there. He hasn't really been. We haven't talked about him at all today, but he's there. He's lurking in the shadows. He's gonna send it down to the inside of the 17 truck, the 17 Ally Chevrolet of Du Bois. Now they're gonna be 3 wide for third place. Sorry, coming off of turn 4 and across the stripe.
Speaking of very aggressive moves, the 15 of Black Husker really set one in turns 3 and 4 that time by. He's now on the back bumper. Your leader, that's the 99 to 19 car, as things are getting way dicey here in the back of the pack. Things are definitely not going Natav's way, stuck up on that outside lane, and he is falling back behind the number 7 of Jim Jam as 19 car continues to lead the way. We'll go to Crank It Up. Alright, that was our first ever LRN Sim Series Crank It Up. We hope you enjoyed it. Crank It Up is sponsored by LRN. Du Bois took the lead during our Crank It Up session, went to the inside of 19 car down the back straightaway, and that's going to allow Du Bois to take the lead here from the Kentucky Speedway.
It looked like they were there. They were 3 wide there for a split second, just for second place there. But now it's going to be for second place. The battle for second place now is Maynard down on the inside and the 99 and 19 car way up down on the high side.
Way up the track is the 99, and to the back he goes. Bye-bye, 19 car. Hope you enjoyed your dominance up at the front of the field. Hopefully he will be able to continue it, as next time by is going to be the money lap to get those crucial 5 bonus points. Du Bois just got to hold on for one more lap to get 5 championship bonus points. So, diving into 1 and 2, the 8 going to go to the inside of the 3 of Maynard. What did I say, man? That 8 truck is really, really fast here tonight from the Kentucky Speedway. To the inside of the 3 he goes. Can he clear when they get into 3 and 4? Yes, he will. Maynard going to battle back on the high side, however, down into 3 and 4.
So here comes Du Bois. He's gonna get the halfway bonus.
5 championship points awarded to the 17 hour.
3 wide for second place going into turn 1.
Fathom backed out though. Very smart move, but that's going to be a big checkup on the inside line.
Oh, definitely. But there's my pick right there. The 7 truck.
3 wide. There they go.
3 wide for fourth.
Almost 4 wide there for a second. Gavin Beers was looking like he was going to make a move to the outside, but he didn't. And if things were to finish as they were, I do believe Maynard would lock up that title.
Yeah. And here's your pick though.
Here comes DPCS to the inside.
He's gonna dive it down to the inside.
Oh, but Maynard's gonna send one in on the outside. Maynard sent one in on the outside as there's lap traffic just up the road. How do these guys play a factor?
You know, A-Shock, one of those lap trucks right there. Could he get his revenge on the 14 right here, right now?
It'd be a great spot to do it. It's gonna hold up DPCS though, trying to make a move. He's gonna hold him up, and that's gonna. Oh, but now he's gonna get held up by the 13, and here comes the 8 down to the inside. These lap cars are creating all sorts of problems. Maynard getting held up now. Maynard being relegated to the back of the pack.
Here comes the 14 truck. Dylan Fusion.
A-Shock not able to get down the bottom though. Husker was blocking him from getting his retaliation, but poor Fathom is gonna get sent to the back.
Yeah, poor Fathom, poor Maynard. He was running way up front there, and he got messed up.
Second
he
position.
Got cheated right there.
Here comes DPCS to the inside.
Rodriguez down on the inside. He's back. He's worked his way back up to the front.
Dodge's only 2 wins this year have been with NATAV. Other than that, it's been mainly Chevy actually has no wins. So there's yet to been a Chevrolet in victory lane.
Either been Dodge or Ford.
All season been Dodge and Ford. I'm sure Chevrolet wants to get... Oh, sorry. I take that back. Chevrolet has won 1 race this season, least of any manufacturer.
What race was that?
Pocono.
Oh, right.
Where Maynard won by 17 seconds.
Very nice.
And speaking of Maynard, this is a very not optimal situation. The 4 of NATAV is ahead of him, and the 3 of Maynard not having too good of a day. Almost falling out of the draft. That sounds very weird at Kentucky, but it is true.
Yeah. Definitely sounds very weird for Kentucky, but it's with this aero package and everything they're running right now in these trucks. And we don't really know what's gonna happen.
Not at all. Here comes Malachi Rodriguez trying to make a move down to the inside for second. 3 wide back there. That's for the 4th, 5th, and 6th positions. Middleman is 19 car. Gavin Beers down there on the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Dylan Fusion trying to send one in on the 2 machine. The 7 going to get relegated to the back of the pack, however, as Maynard has, speaking of the pack, Maynard has caught it.
Maynard now riding on the back bumper of the 4. He's going to look to the inside of the 4 of NATAV. He's going to fall down on the inside behind the 14 of Dylan Fusion.
Yep, got the preferred line into 1 and 2.
And he's going to clear the 4 of NATAV too. And he's going to be right on the back bumper of the 14 of Dylan Fusion going into turn 3. He's going to move him up the track, looks like. He's going to try and do it. Not going to succeed though.
In 3 and 4.
Dogleg.
All over his rear bumper, almost turned the 14. Oh, will they go 4 wide into turn 1? It almost looked like they would, but the 14 backed out, and thank goodness, because that would have been a big pile up there. They go back to double file, and here comes Malachi Rodriguez looking for the race lead down the backstretch.
But don't count out 19 car. He's way up there on the high side, but not way up there, but you know what I mean. He's there, and if one of these 2, if either the 17 of the boy or the 18 of Malachi Rodriguez messes up, he's going to be right there to capitalize. And you see right there, he's going to make a move down, try and make a move down to the inside to the 18 of Malachi Rodriguez for second, but he's
to the inside. Malachi going for the race lead. Malachi has almost been the laughingstock of the LRN Sim Series here in Season 1, and a win would surely shut up all the haters. The boy's going to battle back on the inside, 17 versus 18. Here comes Malachi, the 17 not able to clear down the front straightaway. Oh, the 2 is going to move the 99 up the racetrack down the front straightaway. They almost made contact. What was that? And that's going to send the 99 into a poor entry in 1 and 2. Stuck up there on the high side.
The 8 of DPCS there now moves into 3rd. right behind the 18 of Malachi Rodriguez. He's running the bottom. Malachi's gonna look down, try and look down to the inside of the 17 of the boy, but he's not really gonna get there. He's gonna stay on his bumper though, but he's not gonna be able to stick his nose in there. He's probably gonna try it down into turn 1. He is right there though.
15 laps to go in the race here to decide if, to the inside, there he goes. Those lap cars are back.
Again.
The 50 of Yeti Cup Series is now. So now there's 3 instead of 2. Malachi trying another one down the inside. My graph just up here. How is he going to affect this? Everyone trying to scramble down the bottom, get out of the path of this one.
No, not the 7 of Jim Jam.
Hold up Jim Jam. That's going to make turn 1 interesting. Holding a lot of guys up, including Maynard, which is going to allow Natab to pull away. This is horrible for the 3 machine.
Du Bois still continues to lead through that. Then
we're just up the road.
A little bit away, ways up the road. There lies the 13 of Ashok. And now we see the 14 Dylan Fusion. He's on the outside. What will Ashok do? Will he let him go, or will he extract his revenge right here?
This 4 machine needs a good run. His last top 5 was his last win, coming at race 5 in Kansas. So that 4 really needs a good run, trying to hold on to this top 5 spot. That 13, if he can hold up this pack, which he definitely will, watch out for that 4 machine. He's been pretty good on the mile and a half this year.
Oh, definitely. The 8 of DPCS now going to be looking to the
inside, but that's not going to do anything because
the 13 of Ashok's going to hold him up.
Ashok going to hold up the 8. They're going to split the middle, and he's going to hold up Malachi, which allows Natab to send one in. Still holding up Malachi. Everyone fights back on the bottom.
Still holding up Malachi, though. 7 of Jim Jam. Here he comes, and now this is Ashok's chance if he wants to do it, if he wants to do anything. Oh, not going to be able to do it this time.
He's going to save it to when he matters most. Probably going to wait till Homestead. But then again, there's still Yeti Cup Series up the road, who's going to cause even more problems for your leaders. Natab slotted up into the 4th position, and poor Malachi was running in the top 5 now, all the way back in the 8th position there.
Now, could we see Yeti possibly have some beef with the 14 after what happened earlier today in this race?
Maybe. There's definitely a lot of guys out to get that 14 machine, and all of them are running on the racetrack.
Oh, the 11 of Nacho's back on the track.
Here comes the 99 to the inside of the 8 of DPCS. Remember, that outside's real good here in 3 and 4. Can Du Bois hold on? He's dominated the last 2/3 of this race. Can he hold on? And can Natab hold on to get his his first top 5 since race 5 at Kansas?
PCS there, chill. He's just chilling there in second. He's not really trying to be aggressive right now. He's really just waiting for the 17 to make a mistake. But it's gonna kind of fail. That plan's gonna fail on him because the 99 of 19 car is gonna dive it down to the inside of the 8. And they're gonna be side by side. For second.
That 99's been sending one in on the 8 truck each time they go into 3 and 4. Speaking of going to the inside, Natab took a peek to the inside of the 99, and it looks like this 8 truck is going to take a peek to the inside of the 99.
Yeah,
the lap truck hold them up again.
Traffic.
Every time this 8 tries to get by, it's been some form of lap traffic that's going to hold him up. But this time the 50's going to take the outside lane away from the 17 of Du Bois. Hold him up. Here comes the 8 machine down the bottom. 19 car trying to get by. Everyone trying to get out of the way of the 50 machine.
They're 3 wide there for second place, trying to get around the
3 wide. Everyone trying to get around.
He will not budge.
Natab sliding into second in contention for the win. Fathom the inside for second place. Fathom,
the 07 of Fathom, he's going to be there in 3rd, and then you got the 99 of 19 car there in 4th.
Is Natab going to go for his 3rd win of the season and go for the win? It would be a very good points day for him, as he would take the lead away from Maynard, who's going to have a terrible day in the standings. Here he comes, looking to the inside. When does the 4 make his move?
Honestly, I'd say you wait a few laps at least.
It'll
But
be
you don't.
5
So it doesn't
laps
give
to
the
go.
truck to give him a chance.
He's only going to have 5 more laps. Oh, lap truck. Mike Graff up the road. Mike Graff is in front of your leaders. Does he hold up DPS or does he hold up Natav?
Might hold up both.
He is going to hold up both. He's going to take the inside line away from Natav. Then he's going to move up the racetrack. Here comes Natav on the bottom.
Wow.
Hold up the entire inside lane. Bye.
It was 7 of Fathom.
Yes, but here comes Fathom to the inside.
He's gonna absolutely punch the 4 of Natav up the track, and that's gonna make Natav shuffle back to at least 4th place.
Natav ain't gonna be happy about that one. 4 laps to go. Or sorry, 4 laps to go from Kentucky. And Natav is gonna get shuffled out of this win. Poor Natav was in contention to his 3rd win of Season 1, and now he's all the way back. And guess what? That's going to allow...
Dylan Fusion now looking to make it 3 wide for 2nd place.
And here comes Maynard as well. Maynard is going for the win. 3 laps to go. 3 to go for the 07 Fathom.
He'll have this championship locked up.
He doesn't have to quite finish ahead of Natav, but he's going to need Natav to finish towards the back of this pack. If they were to run right now...
It looks like it will be that way.
Points.
Yo 7 of Fathom with the lead now, going down into turn 3. They're gonna be 3 wide there for 3rd place with Dylan Fusion in the middle. Maynard gonna fall in behind him. Nope, never mind. He's gonna move up to the outside behind the 15 of Black Husker. And look at Natav. He's right behind the 3 of Maynard.
And Malachi Rodriguez going for his first career LRN Sim Series win, but Fathom's trying to do the same. Your top 4 have never won an LRN Sim Series race. They're trying to change that. Through 3 and 4, coming around to take the white flag here in Kentucky. Does Malachi have enough to make a move? White flag, 1 to go.
If they stay at if the gap stays the same as it is right now, I don't think so, but... if Malachi can get a good run off the corner, and looks like he will, looks like he might be able to dive it down to the inside. And
to the inside, here he comes! To the bottom of the racetrack, that outside's been so good all day. Can Malachi fend back on the bottom?
Center of Fathom, he's gonna get the ball on the high side. Yo, Center of Fathom's gonna bring it down to the checker flag. Fathom's gonna get his first win.
Fathom wins in Kentucky.
It's gonna come here at Kentucky.
Now, if you'll just stick around a moment, we will determine if Maynard locks up the title with a 6th place finish. Natav did not finish in the top 10, so hang with us for a moment. We'll add up the points momentarily. Holy cow.
Thanks, Fusion. It feels personal at this point.
Hang with us just a moment.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maynard will not lock up the championship by just 10 points.
Wow.
It's going to be a long shot for Natav. It's going to be a extremely long shot for Natav. Natav is 65 points back. 75 would need to be the number for Maynard to lock up the Season 1 LRN Sim Series title. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, some big stuff happening tonight here at the Kentucky Speedway. There were a lot of big drama. Do we see A-Shock retaliate Fusion? And congratulations to Fathom on getting his first career LRN Sim Series win. There is your final results. Thank you everybody for watching. A-Shock, any got any final thoughts before this and before we go to the championship race at the Homestead Miami
Great
Speedway?
race, a lot of drama tonight. So let's hope the racing is just as good, if not better, next week. But hopefully there will be less drama.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and good night.